You may have heard that Canon leads our industry, but what they'll never lead is a thirsty horse to water, a kitten to a friend, or me to more sandwiches. Today we talk about why I'm leaving Canon forever.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So relax if you're a Canon shooter, I'll be back. I hate videos like that. I'm switching to it. This is not a typical scenario. I'm a YouTube freak. I'm doing stuff that nobody does, like living room movies. I'm just talking about why I'm selling my R5 II. We're on it. Nothing will look better than this ever. 85mm 1.2, stop. But I was faced with a choice. I had Nikon ZR, Fuji X-H2S, and you. And I wanted to keep two. You didn't make the cut. Why is that, you ask? I have a long list of reasons. The first problem, which has annoyed me since day one, is just knowing that this is a photocentric camera, super high megapixels, designed for speedy 45 megapixel shots, sharpness. So like translated into video, your best feature is 8K, and it's just so overkill and stupid. 8K raw in here is like 2600 megabytes per second, bits. I'll bite your mom. And it's not just that there's 8K in here, I could ignore that, but it's all the other frame rates are crippled. The 4K oversampled is over sharpened. The 4K 120 is line skipped because it's an 8K sensor, as well as the HD 240, so it's a compromise. It's not perfect, it's not designed for perfection. This sensor also has the least dynamic range of almost anyone. My Fuji X-H2S has more. That's an APS-C crop sensor. That should never happen. But like you crippled it. You're a semi-stacked sensor, and it's just, come on, we're clipping the highlights. There's always noise in the shadow. It's just, if I'm trying to pick a camera that is designed for perfect video, this would not be it. There is many Canon cameras I would choose over this for filming myself. The only reason I have this is that it's the most versatile of all Canon cameras because it has all the frame rates, the IBIS, everything. Put it together, jack of all trades, yes, but when you do each of those trades, you don't do it better. For example, if I want to vlog with it, it's a heavy camera. Heavier than the competition, and your stabilization is not great. It's warpy, even on a 28mm lens, almost impossible. Panasonic figured that out in 1981. So if I was going to choose a Canon camera for each little thing I wanted to do, I could find better, lighter Canon vlogging options. If I wanted to do wildlife, all of a sudden I could crop in on an R7 with better ergonomics, and I'd be like, what the hell do I need this for? If I'm filming myself, I would choose literally any cinema cam or even the older EOS R. I think the Canon 6D Mark II might even have better colors, so it's like, I don't know, man. For what I now want it for, just filming this stuff, it's not my top choice in Canon or any other company. Which brings us to cripple colors. It's a new thing in Canon. They have cinema cam colors, beautiful skin tones, they perfect it, and then they release a mirrorless cam and tweak something to be worse on purpose. That's stupid in my opinion. Like Sony FX6 looks just as crap as the A7S III or FX3. You can get the same clinical crap Sony colors in all their lineups. It's like you're making your movie, you're switching to YouTube, it's all like seamless, green, just nasty muck. It's good. Sony does that for you. Whereas Canon, it's like, why? Why does your R6 III have different color science than the R5 II? It's like different lines. They separate it to be better, better, better cinema cam. There's the goal. Sorry, you're oversaturated and weird. Oh, a bit magenta on this one? I know. We did it on purpose. One of the hardest things, I can't even really explain it, but Canon colors are beautiful. They're just like magical and happy. But then you go outside and it's something like it's too positive. It's too cheery. It's almost like I've described it as a cartoon, but it's not real. It's not a film. There's not a lot of movies being shot on Canon. Like Canon colors are more for portraits and beautifying you and making you look younger, and that's cool, but it's a lie. And it's not like you put it side by side outside with Fuji and you're just like, I prefer Fuji. So Canon mirrorless, like all mirrorless, has this kind of clinical, sterile look to it. And then we crave the cinema look, which you obviously know how to do, but you leave it to those cinema cams, and then you do something in here to digitize it. You add little bits, little like 100 bits in this scene right now. I can see them, I can feel them. Also, you have no interesting lenses that are fun. I like the 800mm Tony 11, that's your best lens, literally, most fun. But like the 28 is the only one I thought had some character that was wide enough to do anything with, but it's stupid sharp, it focus breathes, it's unreliable in focus, and apparently so is your 45mm 1.2. So when you do something nice, you hammer dent it for some reason, and I'm sick of the dents in my shed. The obvious deal breaker for most people is that there's no third-party lenses with autofocus. I think Sigma is allowed to do some APS-C for some reason, weird agreement there, cult ritual, blood sacrifices, and they were allowed. But for me, like, reviewing lenses is the only reason, because I honestly couldn't care less about your stupid popless lenses, China. There was a point where I was like, all I need is this R5 II. It's basically perfect, even though we talked earlier about it's not perfect at all. But then I get lenses for review, there goes a huge source of my income, so I have to have another system. And if you're forcing me to do that, what if I only had the other system? That's where you forced me to. You didn't see it coming, but that's where we're all going. It's expensive as hell, this camera. Like, it was 60, Satan's number, 6665, brand new. When I bought it used, it was a super deal. I was like, oh my God, I never would have bought it if it wasn't that cheap. It was pretty good, like 4,000 Canadian. So I'm like, okay, at that price, I'll try it. And then I was like, oh, I'm pretty happy with it. But now they've lowered it, but it's still like quite astronomically high, 5648. That's insane. Whereas my Nikon ZR, not the same class, but like $3,049. That's pretty, like, way different, almost double. And I prefer it. If I'm doing slow motion street videography, the Nikon looks more filmic. It's just better. Like, yes, you're more polished in your autofocus. That's nice. But when it comes to like actual quirks that have annoyed me since day one, that there's no firmwares coming for. I thought Canon was known for firmwares. I haven't seen one useful one here. It's annoying, but no zebras and peaking at the same time. Super annoying that I have to like dedicate buttons to switching both of those on and off. Like, I just want to manually focus on something and, oh yeah, I got to turn zebras off, peaking on, now I can do that. That is so stupid. Like, companies, just let me turn the ring. Oh, you're in manual focus now? Okay, here's the peaking, boom. And then half press the shutter, get out of that mode. But no, you can't punch into focus while recording. That's annoying. If you ever want to review a manual lens and you're back here, I can't see that when it's at normal size, but if you punch in, I can see this from there. I almost forgot that I had false color in here because it was too annoying to turn on. You can't have it on with the view assist, so that's another like 2 system setting where you have to turn one off to get this one on, and then vice versa. And there, just to get zebras, false color, peaking, and the other thing that I forget already. That's 4 different settings that I have to map. And for some reason, this flagship camera of yours cannot custom white balance. Still, you have to take the photo of the card, you have to fill the frame with it. It has to be the whole frame, which is impossible to have in focus depending on what lens you use. It's just a nightmare. And whereas your new cameras can do it all quick, but no firmware for us to let us do that. So it's not like this isn't the best camera I've ever had, literally. Like, there's almost no problems. Everything I've said so far is like nitpicking, and it's more that it costs so much and it's ridiculous and it's just like overkill for what I do. It's not underkill like I'm trying to make it sound like, but I feel more humble using the Fuji X-H2S, just older APS-C. It's like, it feels better for the show. It fits more and it's funnier when it loses focus. This has been too perfect. I'm not seeing any like weird jumpy things and like, come on, what is this? Stupid exactness back there. Come on, give me some help. It never overheats, even though I just saw that warning come on. It's annoying that it comes on all the time, but I've never had it overheat. Like, it's a glorious camera. It's more just for what I do, having the Nikon ZR, which is much lighter and I prefer the look outside, and having the Fuji X-H2S for wildlife. It's like, where do you fit? Okay, I like Canon skin tones. Towards both of those, I prefer Canon, but this isn't the Canon I would choose anyway, so it's like, why not sell it and then buy a used 6D Mark II? I saw one in Kingsville. That might be the first thing I buy down there. Oh boy. But no, honestly, this camera is a pleasure. It's basically perfect. There's nothing you could even improve on it. For wildlife, it was fantastic. Like, I had to make a choice, and I went with the two humbler options, cheaper, lighter, and like, that's what I'm going for. So like, eventually I'm gonna be like, damn, I missed that R5 II autofocus. Like, with this lens, I can go out yards away and be in focus, like super Sony reliable. I'm not gonna have that anymore. But knowing that I have a lighter weight vlogging system in the ZR and my wildlife magic with the Fuji, you would be relegated to doing this. And then like, I'm clinical and sharp and your stupid files are too long, the names of them. It's annoying. So to get me to switch back to Canon, you would have to release 5D Mark II color science. Most likely, I haven't seen it, but I hear good things. I would like a little IBIS fix. I want 3D popping lenses, and then allow Viltrox and all the other companies to make lenses for you so I can review them on you. Then you might have something. Punch into focus while recording. Come on, you could make some fixes. But you're basically perfect. Don't listen to me. You lead the industry. I lead nothing. I tried to lead a horse to water. He starved. Starved, and he was thirsty. Explain that. Bitcoin. I'll explain that to you later. No, I won't. Subscribe for more.